There we go. Okay, hello. Good afternoon, or evening, or morning. You are on the roll. Welcome to gaming. We have some more Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 6 playoffs. This is an open league this afternoon between ExOn and the Boingers. I am Gilgamesh, joined by Blue Link. Hello.
Hello. This is looking to be an exciting matchup. And, yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. So we're playing Retrance this afternoon, which is entrance shuffle. Okay, well, let me see if I can remember all this. Entrance shuffle with starting sword. Big keys are shuffled. Small keys are universal, and there are take any caves, and max tempered sword, and
And the whole arrow.
bow, and yes, bow costs money. Yes, that's all of it. So we have Exus and Iconic representing ExOn this afternoon, and Rotziv and Pite Levan representing the Boingers.
This is game 2, of course.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I was to say, game 2, like you mentioned, Boingers have taken game 1, so a second win here would move them on to the technical first round of playoffs. This is a wild card match.
And let's credit our trackers, Kif and Velity. We will be heavily relying on them, as like with any entrance shuffle.
I've already forgotten to keep track of entrances. It's been 20 seconds and I've already forgotten.
Oh, flippers in the dam.
That's funny. Yeah, so we have an early dam, which is kind of nice. I am a little surprised to not see anybody do a Houlihan start here. Although we may be seeing that on the left-hand side now. Maybe not. So, like you mentioned with the bow earlier, your arrows cost money, so rupees are at a bit of a premium in Retrance versus other modes. So you often see a lot of people do a Houlihan start just to amass some cash at the start of the game.
Yep, the worst thing is when you have silvers but don't have the money to shoot them at Ganon.
Yes, silvers cost a whopping 50 rupees per arrow, so not cheap.
Rotziv has discovered a dark cave. This could very well be the Old Man Cave.
Yes, this does look like it's following the path of Old Man. So we do find the mountain.
Well, bombos from the Old Man.
Yeah, that's not bad to have. It's nice to have Ice Palace access if you stumble on it, although we're not really like anybody's super interested in going into Ice Palace right now anyway. Okay, so what I'm seeing, what I just saw there from Rotziv leads me to believe that maybe some of these players may not be quite as comfortable with entrance modes as others, because that was a cave that Rotziv entered, which doesn't contain anything, but still wanted to double check if there was anything up there.
Well, I suppose better safe than sorry if you're not completely
sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely. If you're not, you don't want to accidentally skip something without marking it and then leave it forever.
Alright, so the Old Man Cave, the front door takes us to Kakariko Village. That's a nice starting point to have.
Yeah, it's always nice to have easy access to Kakariko. Lets you check your connectors in Kakariko a little more comfortably without having to worry about walking all the way back.
Iconic has discovered Paradox Cave.
I didn't get which. Do you know which entrance that was?
No, that might have been Eastern Palace.
Oh, there's a hammer on top of Spectacle Rock.
That's good information to have.
Yeah. And one other thing to note about Retrance is that because keys are universal, there's no small key logic like there is in cross keys or other keys modes. So you're basically everything is assumed to be in logic, small key wise, immediately, such as the basement of Hyrule Castle here.
Well, that fighter sword getting the job done for Iconic. Gonna get the first check here in Castle Tower. Some very valuable bombs there.
Just a heart piece. And also a heart piece in Zelda's Cell.
Right, Hookshot Cave turned up. Can't do anything there quite yet.
There's Mimic Cave, can't do anything with that without the hammer.
Looks like Rotsev is going through the Spec Rock Cave to... Oh no, he already picked up those 3 bombs. Interesting.
Gonna
He's going
check
to
this
bomb jump
connector.
and, yeah.
I kind of like checking this early. This is a connector that can often go forgotten in entrance modes. You just ignore it when you first find it, and then you completely forget that you haven't checked it, and it ends up leading to Mire or Floating Island or something important. Or Dark Sanctuary in this case.
Iconic picking up a very valuable 8-bomb drop from the Moldorm at the top of Paradox Cave, and he's going to venture further.
Alright, let's see what Paradox has here. First big key, and it's to Ice Palace. Okay. And another... Okay, big key to Thieves Town is a pretty nice one to have early on as well.
Oh yeah, another thing worth mentioning is with arrows costing rupees, all of the 10 arrows and also the single arrow have been replaced by rupee pickups.
Yes. We kind of got the short end of the stick there, because they only give you 5 rupees for 10 arrows, which is a bad exchange rate.
Alright, we're continuing to check out a bunch of entrances. And so far we haven't found... Oh wait, Pitlovan found a mirror at some point.
Oh, yeah, see, this is the danger of co-op retrants. Hard to keep track of 4 screens at once. We haven't found much in the way of dungeons yet. We did find the back of Skull Woods, and that was explored, but other than that, and Hyrule Castle. Still looking for a bunch of dungeons.
We did see the front door of Desert, and we also saw Mire.
Oh, did
But
we? Okay.
not much we can do there yet. X is checking out the front door of Hyrule Castle, and this takes us to the Light World shopping mall.
Yeah, a little unfortunate that we don't have a glove to open up that that cave, but we do find Laser Bridge. Looks like not gonna go for the laser skips here.
Ooh, I don't know if I like skipping this. At least give it a try.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the top and bottom chests are pretty free if you just use iframes on falling off the bridge.
Alright, so... Hookshot Cave. Oh, okay. That's one entrance we're not going to need to worry about.
That is a good one to keep in mind because we once shame that Iconic doesn't have a mirror there because that the Light World entrance, that is the only accessible way to get to the Light World version of that cave.
Oh,
is
yes.
through this and mirroring. That mirror does give Putlaman the hammer, though, once they make their way up to the mountain.
Iconic's going to go for Dark Cross here. He does have a small key, so he can go all the way to the back.
Yeah, where was... So Sanctuary Start is...
Actually, Sanctuary Start was right here at Uncle.
Okay, so yeah, this
Nexus is going to be able
just
to
do
pick
Dark
this up.
Cross.
Oh,
there was the mirror. Okay.
At Uncle.
And there's an ice rod in the back of Escape, in addition to the Mire Big.
Just a small key in Dark Cross.
You know, that's not bad. I mean, it's you like to have a handful of small keys here, but that is a bit far out of the way to go for a small key.
Pitlovan is going to be spending a small key here to check out the right side of Desert. Well, a heart container this early on is not unwelcome.
Alright. So I think Iconic coming here, Iconic feels more comfortable with laser skips, so they're going to check these.
Oof. Well, it's not the worst time loss, just a little bit.
There we go. All right,
Oh, 300
bucks.
rupees is actually pretty nice.
In Retrance, yeah, those 300s are a lot more valuable.
That 5, not so much. Nexus is visiting the camper for a compass that is to Skullwoods.
Ratsiv doing some bunny walking here.
Okay, so it looks like the score between Iconic and that beetle is 2-2 right now.
There we go. Okay, on to go. 50 bucks. Ooh,
Half
access
match
finding.
there for
Yeah, that is pretty nice. And then
Bugnet, I mean, it's worth having, I suppose.
It's fine, but yeah, that laser bridge overall was probably not. You're probably not thrilled about that after the time investment, but you know, it's 4 checks, so you got to do it.
I mean, I guess it'd be more disappointing later on in the seed, because those 300 rupees right now are a lot more valuable than
That's
when
true.
you've got money. Exis has found Super Bunny Cave and is going to go through there.
Looks like the entirety of Team Boing Boing Boinger is doing some bunny walking now. I don't. One of them has been up the mountain, right? I think Rotsiv was up the mountain.
Yes, I believe so.
So I would be getting that hammer most likely. It's like we're gonna see that money spent or money gained on Laser Bridge spent in the Zora area.
This said, really better be worth it for Iconic's sake.
Did Iconic save and quit before doing this? Because I would probably save scum this if Zora has nothing. Although bottle on Zora Ledge is not bad. That's you do want to have a bottle before you start hunting too many more entrances in case you run into a sick kid.
I think he just had gone and picked up half magic, so let's see what happens. Exis meanwhile found the west entrance to Turtle Rock. Pitlovan has found Pyramid Fairy, which is just half a heart container.
$500 for a key. That's a pretty bad rate considering we can get them for 100. But
It's a premium key.
yes, skeleton key. It'll open every door.
X is finding a second bottle there at the lava chest.
Oh, there was a kid right there. Yes, thank you to our trackers for keeping track.
Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
Exis, he was so close.
Yeah, it's hard to justify going back there. I mean, that chest is in logic. But well, we got Saha here. So Pod is our green pendant. That is the first bit of dungeon info, second bit of dungeon info we have.
Cane of Burna.
Oh, now we can do Laser
Saha's
Bridge.
Closet.
All right, money farm, sure.
Okay, Rotsiv just going to spend the key he got in Pinball Chest to continue on in Skull Woods.
Yeah, unfortunately, that means does not have a key. I get to the left-hand chests there.
Chat is asking how much silvers cost. Do they cost 5 or 10 rupees? They cost
Well.
a product of that.
Yes, they cost 50. Regular arrows are 10, silvers are 50 rupees.
Iconic has 7 rupees to his name and can't get anything in that shop there. Rotsiv down to 1 heart, and he's safe for now.
Yeah, well, it could be an issue because sometimes this Gibdo. Okay, sometimes the Gibdo in the next room here likes to hang out right in front of the door. Gets rewarded with the blue mail. Okay, I mean,
you'll take that.
yeah. This early with only 4 hearts, that's not the worst.
Well, Roxif has obtained a key from the other side of Skullwoods. He can go check out those left chests if he wants.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea here. It's just gonna... Yeah. You don't want to take the chance of accidentally getting hit on the way. Just take the Death Warp here, yeah. Fill your health.
Eastern and Swamp are our red crystals today. We found the bomb shop.
At Agina's Cave. Don't forget.
That is going to be a bit of a walk if we ever want to do Pyramid Fairy entrance.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have the flute by then.
Alright, so we still have very little in the way of progression.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do still have that hammer, which may not be in logic. I wasn't sure if there were any other connectors up the mountain other than the dark one that we found. We still have... I don't know if we've checked every Hyrule Castle connector yet.
I'm pretty sure somebody went out the right hand.
Oh, there's a lamp.
I didn't see what it was.
Although that's not logical because this is in the Dark World, but that's besides the point.
Oh, mystery big key on the Torch and Desert.
Ooh.
That's always nice to be sitting at the back of your head for the next hour and a half.
Okay, so Pytlevan is... And I apologize in advance if I am pronouncing their name incorrectly, but gonna head up the mountain here, be able to get this hammer, we'll be able to go do East Death Mountain.
Yeah, ExOn has still not found that mirror yet.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that, because you usually want to have all your drop-downs mapped out fairly early.
Alright, Desert East. I think I missed this the first time. Or no one actually came out this exit.
Oh, look at that. Vanilla Hera. Oh, you're a funny game. Oh, GT up on the top of Hyrule Castle as well. That's
so this
a pretty annoying spot for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, without the hook shot, there's not a whole lot in logic here yet.
Oh, French Vanilla Moon Pearl in the lobby of Hera.
Of course.
Exis is now going to find his mirror.
That'll be good. Good for Team ExOn. Pytlevan gonna head over and do East Death Mountain. Oh, and Eastern too. Wow. Okay, so top of Hyrule Castle, kind of stacked.
Actually, that's interesting. That's 3 dungeon entrances on top of the castle.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go ahead and do what they can in Eastern. Don't have a big key, don't have a bow yet, so only 4 chests available. Okay, hit. Alright, that makes things easier. Thank you, sir. Alright, well, finding TR here, so we might get to see what was in the Chain Chomp chest. Looks like Rot is coming up here to get their hammer and Moon Pearl as well.
Exis is rescuing the old man now.
So that'll be good for ExOn, because that'll get them their hammer as well. And their Moon Pearl.
Oh, Pit is doing okay against these chain
Yeah,
chomps.
gotta be careful here. Only has one hit left. Having to do this with bombs is a little less safe than the ice rod. But I think we're okay here. And just $20.
Alright, X is purchasing a key and the arrows and some bombs while he's at it, because he only had one.
Clean them out.
Rotsiv, having that lamp, is going to be checking out Hera Basement, which his partner could not do.
Yeah. Just a boomerang.
Not progression, but I suppose it's nice to have.
X is gonna find their Moon Pearl here shortly.
Meanwhile, Iconic picking up his mirror because he's going to probably go beeline that hammer and Moon Pearl now. Pit has found Hype Cave.
Yeah, I believe Exus found this a little earlier.
Oh, I must have completely missed that.
Swamp Big, it's a, not necessary, but it is nice to have before delving into Swamp.
Oh, of course.
Oh, no! That's unfortunate. So, Iconic apparently never opened the Sank chest, which had the Eastern Palace big key.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, Sick Kid has a glove.
Wow. Okay, so that bottle was important. So that is full Dark World access on ExOn's side now.
Oh, and he's returning to Mimic, or sorry, X is returning to Mimic Cave, which we saw earlier.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing you want to do without. Otherwise, you kind of let it go forever and forget about it. Yes,
Oh, look, another bottle.
Okay.
Ratsu finding the back of Desert and electing not to steal the key.
I think you can steal the key. Like, there's really no disadvantage to stealing the key in Retrance.
Yeah, I agree. X is now having access to the Kakariko well.
Oh,
The
yes.
Smiths.
I'm a little surprised that Boingers haven't checked this yet.
Pit visiting a Great Fairy when he's only down one heart.
Oh, well, there was nothing here anyway, so that's why they didn't check it.
Alright, Pit heading over to the dig game. He's got plenty of cash for this. You know, Pit has 10 times the rupees of ExOn combined.
That is true. Nobody on Boingers has checked Zora yet, so that might be contributing to it somewhat. Oh, this is a good call from Exus here. So this is Exus gonna check this mirror entrance on top of bumper ledge.
Yes, this is a good point. There is only one way to check this entrance, and it is through here. Pit Luven turned up a bow at Dig Game.
Oh, okay. So that is a clearable Eastern now, if they find it.
Just a great parry at the Light World bumper ledge. Not for the
Oh,
wow!
it's a French vanilla flute, sort of. It does need to purchase arrows first, though, before being able to use them. I don't know if they marked down where one of the shops was. Also, the sword take any cave there at the bottom of bumper.
That's very welcome. The potion shop, not terribly conveniently located at the Death Mountain Ascent Cave.
Yeah, not great.
ExOn returning to Turtle Rock.
Now, so... Oh, right, so it was Boingers that did manage to get the chain chomps. As is iconic coming back in here to take another crack at that.
Right, Pit finding the well, and not much of value in here.
It's gonna go with the blue potion over the heart. I think, yeah, I mean, we had, what, 9 hearts there already? That seems fine.
It's a little bit unfortunate given his rupee count that he wasn't able to sell that good bee.
Yeah. Alright, so Rot's gonna pick up their bow here. What was... It was one of the desert connectors that spit us out on top of Hyrule Castle, right?
Yes, the east
Okay.
door. Right, X is checking at the Curiosity Shop.
Razor Cave. I do think Rot stumbled on this when bunny walking earlier, but wasn't able to collect it. Just
I think he did collect it on his second try.
Okay. So we do have... I mean, we can do the front of Swamp. Oh, yeah, Exus not... Well, Exus already has arrows, so yeah, nothing to buy there. I do think we might see Pit go up to Zora shortly and spend that cash.
Right, Iconic picking up his glove. So that glove is the main advantage ExOn has over the Boingers.
Yeah.
Boingers have the bow, the lamp, and the flute.
I think Rot is about to turn in that bottle here, though. Maybe not. Oh, Pit is the one who has the bottle, not Rot. Okay. Well, that would explain why they're not doing that.
Activating his flute, this makes sense. Iconic taking this connector to Bumper Ledge.
Didn't Exus check this? Okay, they're just using this as a Dark
Sword.
World. Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that Master Sword's another thing that the Boingers have not found yet.
Yeah, that glove is going to be kind of a big deal. I'm wondering if perhaps the Boingers might have forgotten about Sick Kid, because, I mean, Pit was there to activate the flute. I think. Or maybe Pit has not activated the flute yet. I know Rot did.
I think Pit activated it a little while ago. He did
Yeah,
it first.
I think they both
there we
did.
go. There's proof.
Okay, maybe this flute to 3 is what we're looking for here.
Oh, Exos doesn't have money for the dig game. Oh no!
Oh, that is unfortunate.
And Pit is walking past the tavern where Sick Kid lives.
Also unfortunate.
Oh dear.
Exodus is making the play into Swamp, though, here, so we can do everything in the front. And Pit is following closely behind. So yeah, both teams unfortunately missing a key item, but I think Exodus may collect the money they need, though, in Swamp here, and be able to go back for digging game.
Yeah, especially he wants to go back there. He doesn't know it, of course, but the flute is nearby at Stumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, money has been a little tight. It's a shame nobody Houlihan.
Alright, so Rotziv will probably be finding his Master Sword in a little bit here.
No hook shot, so we have to do Swamp Palace the old boring way.
Oh, that's right! Rotziv does not have the glove, so he can't get the Master Sword here. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah. Just a small key there. Oh, big key to desert. All right, we do need that.
We certainly do. I sure hope Pit goes back for the big chest, because he has the big key.
Oh, did he not open the big chest?
I don't think he did. Ice Palace is a pendant and TR is a crystal. So that ice rod is definitely necessary.
Okay, trying to set up a diver down here.
Okay, Rotziv is in the Zora area. He does not have Zora money, but that's going to be fine.
Doesn't matter, he's just gonna go right through Bunny Cave. Alright, so far, nothing on left side. We have one more chest to check in here.
Iconic going all the way to Catfish. This is something out of the way, and hopefully something you don't want to isolate if you can help it. Okay, so Rotziv is continuing to pick up that bottle. Maybe he will remember Sick
That'll
Kid.
trigger the Sick Kid memory, and just, yeah, small key. Alright, so, I mean, we do need that Desert Pig, so that was good to get. That
And
does.
there's the hook shot on Catfish just as Exis is leaving Swamp.
Wow. Gross. All right, so Swamp is now clearable. Actually, that hookshot opens up a bunch of stuff. We have that. We have the hookshot cave chests. We can go into Mire now.
Oh, that is a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we can finish Hera at a logic.
Oh no,
if we
Pit
wanted to.
died to a fireball mid-fall.
Ooh.
It isn't going to cost him, but he doesn't know that.
Well, this is maybe good incentive for him to remember to pick up the big chest if he
Oh,
forgot.
that's a good point. Good thing he is going back. Okay.
Yeah, Rot looks a little lost right now. Maybe some communication about what they should be doing next. Iconic gonna head over to GT, which also makes a lot of sense now with that hookshot.
Okay, Exis is remembering he
Oh!
didn't beat the dig game.
So there's
The
some myths on the
counter-
pyramid.
Oh, wow. That's a big find.
Yeah, I mean, myths aren't usually essential in entrance, but they are nice to have. It does give us access to the Mire area. A little surprised that Iconic is not going into GT. The hammer and hookshot, they can do the entire left side all the way to Ice Armos.
I'm just trying to think here. If the Boing Boing Boingers don't get that first glove for a while, how likely are they to find that second glove? Can they even get there?
Yeah, they could. They just have to wrap all the way around from one of their Dark World connectors.
That's
But
not terribly convenient.
yeah, it's not ideal, but they definitely could find that as their first glove. Rot about to find all the treasures here. Wait, does Rot not have the Eastern Big Key? Did Rot also never start at Sanctuary?
Oh, I don't know.
Ugh.
Okay, that's the fleet for Exis. Oh, Easttown is turned up.
Alright, this is a completable dungeon. Now, we don't know if this is a crystal or a pendant yet, but I suspect we will find out.
Okay, Pit has discovered the ice rod, which is required because TR is a crystal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we're actually kind of getting close-ish to go mode. We still need Fire on Samaria, and then a handful of big keys. And by handful, I mean 1, 2. We need PR and GT.
We might not need the GT big key, right?
Oh,
Because
you're
we
right.
don't have to
Yes,
finish
this is
GT.
entrance. Yeah, and Ganon was at the forest drop down. So yeah, we don't even need that. So yeah, just Fire on Samaria and TR Big Key, and ExOn might be in go mode.
Yeah, things certainly developed very quickly in this seed. Oh, Exis has not picked up that lamp yet. He does not have a fire source to finish Desert.
That's a little unfortunate, but Desert's also pretty easy to get back to, so it's not the end of the world. This is a front of TR. Can't do anything there yet.
Now, some good game knowledge there by Pitt. He is going to the shop where you normally would buy bombs if you only had one, and getting his arrows there. Okay, Rotziv is at least going to pick up the key and check the torch here. No, he's just going to call it there.
To answer a question in chat, I do believe we have seen all the entrances for any required dungeons. We haven't found Pod or Ice yet, but those are pendants. Every other dungeon that could be a crystal we have found.
Actually, that's a very good point. Also worth noting is there are, what, 1, 2, 3 four outstanding big keys, one of which we need.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a big key on the desert torch.
That is true, yeah, so we may need those booths. Looks like Exis is gonna... See, I don't love this play because Exis doesn't have the hook shot. This is gonna be Eastern clear, but they can't really do anything. I mean, they can bomb jump to DM room, I suppose, but I would have liked it better if Iconic was up here doing Eastern and GT. Although I guess Iconic doesn't have a bow, so it could do Eastern.
That's blind down for Iconic.
That is our first dungeon completion of the match.
And that's pendant number 3.
Well, now we have all our dungeon info. So we do need to go back to Hera and beat that. We don't need the big key to beat Hera. We have hookshot, so we can just do that using Hera Pot.
Okay, just 5 rupees in the Eastern big chest. Oh, wait, we just saw that on Pitlovin's side.
As far as entrances go, so we still have the entirety of the Mire area we can check. We have Dark Shopping Mall. There is still one 5-item cave left. I don't believe we found Blind's Hut, and there are those 2 dungeons we have not found the entrances to. They're pendants, so you don't want to go in there, but Pod does have quite a few items.
Pit about to drop 180 rupees on Armos Knights.
Yep.
For the Fire Rod.
Well, that's worth it.
Fire Rod.
I would have probably used Burna there with half magic. Burna's like almost as fast, and you save your money, but Fire Rod is a good find, so one less item.
Let's see what Exis does. He has 188 rupees and he needs to spend 40 of them right here.
Yeah, just use that Burna. No. Okay, here we go. Yeah, wait for him to start moving and clump him up.
It's really quite comical.
Easy.
Here we go. Notably, that is his fire source, not having the lamp, so he can beat Desert now. In fact, the door to Desert's literally right here. Or no, it isn't.
The Desert is at the dam entrance, I believe.
That's right. We can get to the front of Desert, but it's not connected to the back.
So yeah, ExOn just seems like they may need the Samaria and TR Big, and that's it.
Okay, Pitt's gonna go face off with Mothula.
Interestingly, we also have both of our red crystals now. Not that there's any particular entrance we're super hunting for right now. I think I would be inclined to just go ahead and clear the crystals that are available to you, and hope you find your item along the way before you start looking for pendant dungeons.
Oh, the sand cart there in the brewery, which was at Dark Shopping Mall.
And this is Exus going to be getting their hook shot. Oh, Spicula Hera on Moth. Okay, I mean, sure.
It just makes it more likely those boots are going to be required.
That's true. Yeah, now we're down to
Because
three
we all
BQs
want
left.
to see required boots and then not see them until, like...
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, ExOn heading into... Not ExOn, sorry, Iconic heading into Swamp here. So we already know that the only thing worth it in the front was that Desert Big. So they'll grab that and head straight to the back.
That was pretty funny, though, in that first room. Iconic missed the little... but whatever those enemies are called, and ended up catching the fairy the first one had dropped, which was nearly off screen. I think Pitt is giving us our first look at the back entrance of Old Man Cave.
I think someone did this. I don't remember exactly where it came out of.
I mean, that is entirely possible.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's not bad. I mean, you have easy Dark World and Light World access to Kakariko. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright, it's gonna go ahead into Skullwoods here. Was there something in Skullwoods?
The lamp was here.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Big key to
key
pod!
Those boots are 50-50 now.
Is it just GT and TR the only ones we don't have? Skullwoods, right?
Oh, I forgot about GT. Yes,
Yeah.
there's still 1 and 3.
3 keys left, yeah.
Okay, there's powder in the back of Swamp. That opens 1 more check. Okay, so that's the lamp for Pit. I'm pretty sure Iconic had gone over there, but the tracker's not showing him having the lamp. Now, the tracking software has been a bit ornery today, so we'll find out, hopefully.
Alright, so I think this is Rot heading up to do Eastern again. A little bit of a shame that they don't have that hook shot yet. But this is the Boing Boing Boingers' first glove here on Pyramid Ledge.
Amazing. They still haven't gone back to check Sick
I
Kid.
know, that's...
Did they forget?
Yeah, most likely. It's the kind of thing that can just slip your mind when you're playing Entrance. You've got a million other things to do. You're just not necessarily thinking about Sick Kid, or... I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that they have it marked, but just, you know, other things on their mind.
Okay, we got a book on Argus, so just more fetch
Ugh,
quests.
that's not okay. Put that back.
I mean, it's a soggy, wet book. Why would you want that?
The good news for Boing Boing Boingers is that so far, those mitts are not required. So the single glove may be enough.
That is entirely possible, but nobody on ExOn has given us a look at the Mire area yet. Alright, Ratsuv has found Thieves Town. This is completable for him. Iconic gonna check the magic bat. X is heading up the mountain.
Wait. Yeah, okay, whatever.
You know, we
Probably
hit the
don't
same-
need those
go ahead.
entrances. Not that we've even checked what medallions open them yet. All right, Pitt's gonna grab their first glove as well.
X is gonna go ahead and finish Hera while he's here.
Yep,
No big key, unfortunately.
Iconic gonna do Moth, which will get them. There was something on Moth. Oh yeah, the Hera big. Right.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, Iconic not having the fire rod is going to have to bomb jump this. It's not terribly difficult, but it's just inconvenient.
Yeah, the timing can be a little tight without boots, but it's not too bad.
And he makes it no problem. So the thing about us having found all the entrances we strictly need, Pod does have 14 checks in it. It's entirely possible our TR big keys in there.
Yep, for sure. I do like the play of clearing your current available crystal dungeons first before you spend a bunch of time looking for entrances you may not need, though. So I like how ExOn is going about this so far.
Oh, I agree. They've been doing things very efficiently once they started getting their progression.
The only thing I still don't like not going into GT when
Yeah.
Iconic went and was over there, but hey, maybe GT just doesn't have anything. Maybe they're actually saving a bunch of time.
Pitloven, not having the hook shot has to go the long way, but he does have the Hera big, and we're going to find out what's in this big
Yeah,
chest.
this could be a big deal. Pun not intended.
It is not.
Just the map. I'm sure every time ExOn opens up a big key, they're getting excited, and then it's just, oh, it's the pod big. Because being Samaria Go mode would be a lot better than being TR big Go mode.
Exus gets 1-2 comboed by Moldorm there.
Alright, well, Pitt's gonna take a crack at Moldorm as well. Going with the hammer here.
Oh no!
Oh, not the middle hole.
Well, Pitt had absolutely no problem with Moldorm here.
At least Exus has this one the hook shot. Oh, yeah, it's yeah, that's just unfortunate.
And Rotsiv taking down Blind, no problem, getting a pendant.
Unfortunate info that was the last pendant. Alright. Moldorm round 3. There we go.
Just 3 bombs on the ether tablet. Rotsiv's now going to get Kiki to open the door for him. Right, Pit is now going to finish Desert. He will be the first to do so because Exus did not have fire the first time he came here. Actually, Exus is following him right into there. Okay, Iconic getting the big chest in Hera and informing his teammate he doesn't need to go back for that.
So I think after Exus finishes Desert here, they're probably going to want to go to Meyer.
Yeah, I guess you could hope Samaria's in there. I mean, one of them probably would, just not both of them at the same time, obviously.
Yeah, because then Iconic can go finish Eastern while Exus is scouting Meyer.
Right, that's line those down for Pit, getting crystal number 4. Rotsu's gonna go find that hook shot momentarily.
Maybe they will go to GT after this.
Okay, we're gonna get a look at the medallion requirement for the TR entrance. And Exus is giving us our first look at the Meyer area.
Yeah, I don't know if I love this.
Oh boy, Ether, the one we don't have.
I mean, I guess you're not required to go into any dungeons that you find, but there's more incentive to do it.
Okay, there's the archery game. Oh,
Yes.
Quake for Meyer entrance, and Exus does not have that one.
I know. $300 though.
So, a long time ago, we mentioned how it was unfortunate that whoever on ExOn found the Light World shopping mall area didn't have the glove. Well, the Smiths are living under the rock there.
Ugh. Oh, Spiral Cave, gross. No, don't take this yet. Don't take this yet. Check the rest of your entrances first.
Pit is into Castle Tower. He will be able to check the second chest, which we have not seen yet.
Yeah, that could be interesting because that's one that's a tough call, tough call to get back to after you've already checked the first chest. I don't know if we've seen the bottom of Spiral, so I'm not sure where this is going to spit us out. Floating island. All right. Well, we know there's nothing up here. This has been scouted. I think it was $20 or something. Yeah. All right. I think this is Iconic going back to do Eastern plus hopefully GT.
Yes, a whole wealth of checks there in the basement. Or, hang on, does Exus have Quake? No, he does not. He's checking the desert front door.
Oops.
Or trying to, at least. Actually, Rotsev is here to go to GT, it looks like, as well. Unless he wants to do Eastern first.
Yeah, makes sense. Get Eastern. I mean, he has to be Eastern anyway, so, maybe if you find your Samaria here, then you can do the entirety of the basement. So, makes sense to do this first, even though we know it doesn't have anything.
Okay, Pit is heading over to pick up his hookshot. Just 20 rupees in Checkerboard Cave. And now Exis is going to check the actual Checkerboard Cave entrance. Well, after checking this one.
Yeah, so I mean, check-wise, I don't think Boing Boing Boingers is that far behind. They're a little behind on the dungeon count. But so far it's looking like those mitts are not really going to make a difference. Oh, there's Ether. Okay.
Okay, the logic chain continues.
I'm very surprised nobody on ExOn has been back to Meyer yet. There's an entire dungeon there you can beat.
Well, no Samaria still, so I mean, you can get
Oh,
most.
well, you're right. Yes. Yes, okay, that's fair.
Could be maybe they want to buy time for one of them to check GT out a little bit to see if Samaria's not there before committing to going to Meyer. I don't know. That seems a little sketchy reasoning to me.
I would definitely be sending Exis into either Meyer or GT rather than doing these entrances.
Exis is taking Spiral Cave again?
I mean, what's more fun than doing Spiral Cave once than doing it twice?
Without the boots, no less.
I don't remember what was up on the mountain. They may just want this for the connector. If there's something they want to grab up there.
Alright, there's the Fire Rod for Iconic, and Crystal number 4.
Oh, they got that ether, yeah.
To,
okay, sure. I still don't necessarily agree with entrance hunting right now, but okay.
Okay, well, surely Iconic is going to head into GT now, right?
We are still missing 2 dungeons, which is significant. They may be pendants, but, you know, that's 20 items between the 2 of them.
Oh, speaking of one of those 2 missing dungeons.
Well, there we go. We found
I
ice.
did not see where that entrance was.
I didn't catch it either, but this is probably unfortunate, as it feels like this is going to be a bit of a red herring for Pit. But, I mean, the TR Big Gorsamaria could be here.
Yeah. Of course, Ped is also a possibility.
Well...
Still not dead yet.
Yeah. We do also have that book, right? Like, nobody checked any tablets or anything.
We did see Ether Tablet from Iconic.
Oh, we did? Okay.
It's just 3 bombs. Alright, where is Exis heading?
This is...
Gonna finish Skullwoods and
Okay.
get his book.
Terrapig.
Oh, that's right. The book was wet.
The real fun scenario is when you just find the GT Big Key in the basement here, and then you have to make the decision if you want to climb or not. I don't know. I think that's just a useless fairy behind the GT climb. I think we found all our other entrances, but I could be I could be misremembering.
Actually, I don't remember. I know we saw Lumberjack somewhere, and we've seen the Well and Magic Bat and
Yep,
Ganon.
we have seen that. We've seen Uncle, we've seen Ganon, we saw Lumberjack. The only 2 I'm not sure about are Thieves Drop Down and the Fairy.
Okay, well, at least we're getting nice replacement keys for the ones we're spending here in GT. Exis has picked up Crystal number 4. Pit is continuing on in Ice Palace. Spending his last key here on this door.
Yeah, I mean, this is okay. Ice Palace is key neutral. No, it's key positive, actually. As long as you have that first one to get in.
Nicely done bomb jump there by Iconic, because no boots to bonk with.
Oh, there's our big key to Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock,
right.
nice. So we still need Samaria. Exis is now going to finish Swamp.
I'm happy with that go mode. You can eliminate a bunch of locations with that.
And yeah, that means the boots are probably not required.
Yes, unless Samaria is on the GT climb, and that's the big key is the GT big key.
Right, that's ice armors down for iconic.
Shovel.
Oh boy.
And another small key. Alright, you're leaving with 6 small keys. That's not bad. I think you have to send iconic to the mire now and just see if it's in there. You can check the shovel first. That is fine.
Right, Propsiv pulling out the Turtle Rock big key as well.
I will say we would also very much like to find one more sword or silvers.
Oh yes, that's a very good point.
Not required, but certainly would make things a lot more comfortable.
The shovel just turned up a piece of heart, so that was not required.
Alright, we
Pit
are
at
going
iced tea.
into mire. Alright. See if we have a French vanilla cane. And then after you do this, then you go back to entrance hunting, hoping to find pod or ice or blind's hut.
Yeah, that seems like the play when you're in one item go mode, of course.
Trying to think of entrance wise what we haven't checked. There's not a whole lot. It's ice. Well, we do have that pyramid fairy entrance that's still looming.
Did we
Ice.
check everything on East Dark Death Mountain? I don't remember.
I think so. I know there's Ice Palace entrance as well. Well, we have boots entrances too, so we might need boots for those.
Pit using Bombos to crack the shell, and going to town with the fire rod on Cold Stare. Ooh, ouch, ouch.
Careful. Yeah,
Careful.
don't get caught. Has a red potion.
Nicely done. And that's Cold Stare down. Is
All right.
this required? No.
It is not. So yeah, Ice Palace, empty. Well, I guess we don't know if it's required yet.
This potentially could be a ped check from Exus.
Yeah, that's right. There is still that option. Oh wait, Ice Palace had boots. Oh, we missed that. Okay,
Wait, what?
well,
Where were those?
That is a little spicy.
Okay, the tavern's right here. Sick Kid is in. Nope. I think they just forgotten.
They just know that they don't need them. It's fine.
Actually, yeah, there wasn't anything required in the mire area, was there?
Not yet.
And cutscene chest having the 4th bottle for iconic.
So this
I
is going to be
suspect
either the
that's Smith.
GT big or the Skullwoods big.
I think the GT big would be far more entertaining.
Yeah, but not good for them.
It's the GT big.
Ugh. Alright, those boots are looking like they may become necessary now because there's only a couple more checks left in the mire and we still haven't found the cane, so that means it's probably either in pod or somewhere else boots locked.
It's not on the Smiths. Two more checks in mire available.
Alright. Yeah, not in Mire. I still don't know where that Ice Palace was. Was that just in...
I
It's
missed
got to
it.
be over here, Dark Shopping Mall, right? Yeah, okay.
Ah, there we go.
I don't think either player on ExOn has been over there yet.
I believe you're correct. So we got hammer pegs here. Exis, if it's not here, Exis will get the purple chest, and then he can also check Bombo's tablet, unless Iconic's doing that right now. No, he's not.
It's going to be... Icon's just going to clear desert while they're down here.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
I
Oh,
don't...
nice 300 rupees.
I actually don't like clearing desert here right now. I don't... I mean... It's a quick flute back to 7. You can do it whenever you want. I think both players should be hunting for Samaria right now rather than worrying about catching up on dungeons where you know that there's no required item.
You know, that's also a good point. It's just a reminder how mentally taxing this mode can be when you're trying to coordinate
not to make
and,
light of anything. Yeah, this is... It's hard enough just to watch it and keep track. Like, playing this for an hour and 15 minutes and having someone talking in your ear the entire time and trying to remember all these entrances and take notes, it's very difficult.
Yeah, our runners make it look easy, and sometimes we in the booth can forget just how challenging this can be. Not saying you're forgetting that, but yeah.
No, I know firsthand how challenging this can be. So Rot's gonna go ahead and ice here and pick up their boots. I guess you finish it too, just to hedge on the ped.
Ooh, that's
a possibility, because this is not the easiest spot to get back to.
That's quite a bit of a time commitment for something that's just not likely to be the answer, so I wouldn't do it if I were in their shoes.
It's not that much. Once you get the boots from Freezor, it's not that much farther. With Bombos and Fire Rod, Cold Stare's pretty quick. I think you do it, but yeah.
Looks like he is. Okay. Okay, X is picking up the big bomb and is going to be walking it all the way over to Pyramid Ferry. Or, no, he can fly part of the way, at least. Okay, Iconic going to check the Ice Palace entrance. Or not?
We are doing this is going to be Dark Shopping Mall, so they will find Ice Palace, which is good. That'll lead them to their boots.
Oh, this makes sense because you can't get out of the Ice Palace entrance.
Do this first and then go back for Ice Palace afterwards. Of note, Pod is also the green pendant, so that's a potential possibility too.
That too. And Pit is going to give us our first pet check. It's a sword.
Ah, gross.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's not Samaria, but that's still frustrating.
I mean, if Pod ends up being the answer and you get the green pendant, you probably just get your sword there. But
if
you're not going to
don't
go
have
your way to
silvers, yeah. If you, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because Ganon's right in the forest too. Yeah, I probably would pull Ped there just to get the tempered. Oh, that's true, yeah. Boingers are both still on fighter, although Pit is probably about to find their Master Sword here shortly.
And yes, this time they do in fact have the glove and will be able to lift this rock.
All right, so Exus is going into GT now.
Was there anything
We got to get their
important in
TR
there?
big from
Oh yeah, the TR
Bob's
big, of
chest.
course.
Yeah. I guess no, you're in the area. This is the right time to do it. Yeah.
All right, well, Iconic's going to find the boots and a whole lot of nothing else.
Right,
TR
TR
big
big
chest is not the
chest.
answer.
No, it's probably just in pod, which is boots locked. Seems to be likely.
Rotsiv going to give us our first look at the crystal roller room.
There's our last big key. We have the whole collection between our runners.
Well, that is certainly a fetch quest. Don't know if you want to go do that anytime soon.
Nope,
Oh,
blind
hey,
set.
here's Blind Set. So you were right about those boots hiding one of these 5-item, well,
Yeah, I
important
mean, there
locations.
really wasn't that many other spots for these to be, so... Let's see. We got a map.
Okay,
20
Pit
bucks.
found the other end of Bumper Cave.
And 20 bucks. Yeah, this is looking like it's probably just fine pod now.
Oh, Pit has found his way into the mire area by going backwards through Bumper Cave.
Okay, even less of a reason to need those mitts. Actually, I'm pretty sure the mitts are hard not required, right? Because we did all of Smith's Chain.
Unless the Ice Palace entrance is pod. And the answer is in pod.
Oh, that's true. We have not checked that yet.
Hey, you know, the GT big chest is still an option.
That is true, and so is the climb. I mean, there
Oh,
are
that
other
too.
yeah, there are other terrible options, but I think at this point, pod is what you want to be focusing on. At least if you're ExOn. Although I guess Pit is caught up crystal-wise as well. Rot's the one who's down a few and needs to play a little catch-up.
Oh, you know, I hadn't noticed. Pit Lament quietly catching up in the crystal count.
Yeah.
Tied at 5 with both of the ExOn members. Rotsu finding his desert big, so that'll make desert completable. Honestly, what entrances have we still not checked where pod could be? Exus is setting up the mountain for something.
Ice Palace and King's Tomb.
King's Tomb, that's a good point, yes.
I don't know if we checked the... Have we checked regular Bonk Rocks? I think we checked the 2 by Link's house. I don't know if we checked the Sanctuary
Yes, regular
one.
Bonk Rocks was the other end of Bumper
Oh,
Cave, which is how Pit ended up here.
gotcha. Okay. It's gonna be... What Exus is going to do...
It's very purposefully striding over
Have we
this way.
found the TR connector bridge yet and checked like Mimic Cave entrance?
That is a good question.
We must have found. I feel like we've followed all our connectors, so we must have found it, but I don't know if anyone's checked Mimic Cave.
Alright, Cold Stare down for Iconic, and Argus down for Rupsiv. X is finding that fetch quest, Skullwood's Big Key in Crystal Roller chest. They're definitely running out of things to check if X has made that entire trip for one check.
Mm-hmm.
X is probably gonna check Ped for his team and turn in that Skullwood's Big Key.
Yep. And then Iconic's gonna check this Ice Palace entrance, which, given what's left...
Oh, Pit getting mugged by a random guard.
Not
Oh,
pod,
mystery
but this
connector.
is a connector.
Where could this possibly lead? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, so mitts not required. So that is good for boing boing boingers.
That is absolutely fascinating.
So where the heck is pod? Is it just the Mimic Cave entrance? I'm trying to think of what we haven't checked.
King's Tomb, I think you
Oh
mentioned.
yeah, King's Tomb, right.
Okay, Skullwoods just has the third shield rather, so we're not going to be seeing the mirror shield on ExOn's side, regrettably. Iconic's coming here to do a ped check, but Exus is fluting away.
And at this point, might be time to just start sending someone up the climb of GT.
Oh, they still need to pick up the GT big though. Or ExOn,
Oh,
at least.
right.
Pit is into GT. Oh, they haven't done the whole...
Rot has, but
No, he did. You're right.
Pit needs to get the
TR big.
TR, yeah.
And then,
Okay, this
do you think he climbs at this
King's
point?
Tomb. I think you probably do. No, that wasn't it either. All right, pod has been erased. So pod could be the GT entrance, which means we know the Arsamaria can't be there. That's actually useful information if we can suss that out, but I don't have all of the stats in front of me, so I'm not sure if that's the case.
Well, thank you, chat, for that information, because if it is in fact that, then we're definitely not getting that sword off Ped.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, Exus wants his boots.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably thinking, oh, this has got to be boots locked now, which we know doesn't look like it's the case. But it looks like the cane is probably somewhere in GT. Either big chest or on the climb. The mire entrance was checked. I believe it was just a fairy fountain.
Oh, Rotsiv's ended up on half a heart. Somehow.
Whoops. All right. This is a big deal if this big chest is Samaria.
Nope.
It is not. It is red, but it's just not Samaria.
Still, though, as you said, the climb is still available. 4 checks
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I think if you're a pit, you do the climb after Ice Armos here. Or don't do Ice Armos because you already know that it's nothing because Rot already checked it. But yeah, it looks like we are going to do a climb, and I think this is the right call. And if Rot spends this time, I mean, Rot needs to catch up on a couple dungeons here, but depending on, I don't think it's going to take ExOn that much longer to do this because they don't really have a whole lot left.
Oh, Rot is turning down the big bomb. Because he has his entrance to check first. And surely there's got to be another sword somewhere in all these checks we're on our way to be doing.
I mean, the other sword's also probably in pod, right?
That would be just downright
Just-
rude.
Yeah, swords and silvers both in pod, so have fun with your Master Sword Silverless cannon. Yeah, Pit taking a lot of damage on the gauntlet here. Getting a little roughed up.
Alright, he's fine, he's fine. And he does have powder. Good, good. Okay, Exus and Iconic both going for the GT big key at the same time.
This is not the GT big key. This is the Skull Woods big key. Isn't it? Oh,
No,
this
they already found that.
Skull Woods was the Crystal Roller one. Okay,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that ExOn has anything left, so just, yeah, head to GT. Which, if that's the case, I mean, I think that puts ExOn at a bit of a lead here, because even if Pit does end up finding Samaria first, Rot still has 3 crystals that they need to collect. Yeah, I think it just has to be on the climb here. You don't send both players into the exact same spot unless it's all you have left.
Well, so the question now is, do we get a sword and or silvers?
I'm going to say no. I am believing that those are both in pod. But we'll see. Maybe the game will bail us out.
Alright, we're about to find out.
Compass. Heart piece. Now, if it's not up here, I'm completely lost. I don't know what we even do. Oh, maybe we find a mushroom up here. Can we get a mushroom?
This is getting better and better.
There may be a drop down too, potentially, right? Because I don't remember if that's Thieves drop down or Fairy, so there could be a 5th item up here.
Pit. Moldorm does not drop anything.
Yep,
There it
is!
There it is! Sorry, at the very top of the climb.
Alright, so this is good news for ExOn. They will get their cane. Well, we are not getting, unless Vitreous or Trinex has a sword or a bow, I don't think we're getting either one of those. But yeah, now Rot has to play catch up and finish up Desert Hera and Skull Woods. So the Pit will likely be the first person finished. And it's just going to be a matter of how much of a lead can they build while Rot plays catch up. Because remember, this is co-op, so the winner is the team whose average time is the highest.
Yeah, and if things stand up the way they are, the average time is probably going to be the thing that decides this.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like.
Remember how stingy the seed was early with money?
Well, you're going to want that, because, well, I guess... I don't know how many potions Pit has. I guess with half magic and lamp, you're fine for Master Sword Silverless. Lowest average time. All right, chat. Take it easy.
Just a reminder, these couple rooms with whiz robes, just how satisfying it is to have Samaria and how much of a pain it is when you don't.
It's the worst.
Alright, this is Skull Woods for Rotsiv. Pit is almost to Vitreous.
Yeah, this is not a great Vitreous fight either.
Okay, Exus needs to not die before getting to Samaria.
Yeah. Should be okay. Oh,
looks like
okay.
Pit has no safeties.
Woo.
He's fine, though. He just needs to shoot these eyes, and he will be fine, if the eye would stand still.
Alright, and here's going to be Vitreous down for Pit, which will be crystal number 6.
Just 20
No
rupees on
sword.
Vitreous. Moldorm continuing to dominate Exus in this game of psychological warfare.
Oh no.
Alright, he's just playing it safe.
Enraged it, yeah. That's... You got it, use it. And there is Arcane of Samaria. Alright, so Exus now in go mode, and Iconic not too far behind. What is Rot grabbing from the desert big chest here?
I think he may have grabbed the wrong thing. He's going for the GT big here.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe just a little bit of a miscommunication.
Alright, here's Trinex for Pit.
Good old Hammer Trinex. Yeah, right now, I think Rot is probably a little too far behind. Even if Pit does finish first, because Exus and Iconic are both going to finish in pretty quick succession.
Exus is going for Trinex before Vitreous. I suppose Iconic's going there as well. I guess this makes sense.
Yeah, if you're more comfortable with your Hammer Trinex than you are with your Master Sword Vitreous, you do this first and hope you can spike a sword or silvers. I don't remember where the front of TR is either, so this might put you closer to where Meyer entrance is.
It's the 50 rupee cave outside Desert. That's Trinex down for Pit. Iconic is just going to enter the fight just before the head finishes exploding. There we go. We got 3 Trinexes on screen at once.
All right, well, we're not getting another sword or silvers, so that is 7 crystals for Pit. Ganon is in the forest drop down, so just need to flute to 3 and head up there and spin to win.
So yeah, Master Sword Silverless Ganon, the seed with a final thumbing of its nose at the runners.
Remember, Boing Boing Boingers does have the 1-game lead here, so even if they don't manage to win this one, it will go to a game 3. Oh, we have new music.
Oh, this is Twilight Princess
It
from
is.
Pit.
Isn't Ganon at the Lost Woods drop down? Oh,
Yes.
Is this Potion Shop? Okay. So I wanted to get a potion or 2 just beforehand.
Yeah, you got all that money and you're not going to be spending it on silvers.
No, and Pit is, did the most important part of Veterans, is finishing with 0 small keys.
Oh, well done. Iconic going for potions before doing Meyer. Yeah.
That's if you're not super comfortable with that Vitreous fight with Master Sword, that makes sense.
Alright, here's Ganon for Pit.
Never found that cape either.
Yeah, that would have been a nice find. It's probably in Pod.
Everything's in Pod. I guarantee you, again, it's just going to be like, oh, did you find silvers in Pod?
I think it'd be funnier if they were right side GT.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, nice positioning for Ganon here. Pretty easy to pick up a bunch of double spins.
Yeah, really nice of him to park in this corner twice during this fight. Excellent hookshot dodges there. X is going for burn strats against the small eyeballs.
Alright, that was a pretty good phase 1 and 2 there on Master Sword.
Ganon, please hold still.
See, who needs to check Sick Kid, That guy, he doesn't have anything useful. See?
Oh, they were in Pod,
Yep.
You're right. Makes sense. Alright, the spin's going well for Pit. Getting his triples, no problem.
Alright, X is heading up to the Ganon fight now as well. It's like 59 spins. Are we almost there yet?
I've lost count of the spins here.
Oops. Missed the torch there.
Alright, that's crystal number 7 for Iconic.
There we go.
And that's Ganon down for Pit. Let's get a GG for him. Or GG's plural from, everyone.
AG. So yes, Pit will be the first player to finish with a time of something 1:44.53. So now Pit is just sitting there hoping to build up a bit of a lead for Rot, because Rot still has quite a bit to do, and both ExOn players are about to be in Ganon here.
And remember, it is the average time between the two runners that determines the winner.
Yes. The lowest
So we
average
still
time,
have a race.
chat. The lowest average time. There, I said it correctly.
Ooh, this is tense. Roxiv into Meyer now. He's still got to do TR after this. Iconic spinning away in phase 2. X is continuing his business in phase 4. Oh no!
Oh no!
Things have just gotten interesting because it was looking like ExOn had a pretty solid lead.
Yeah, that changes things here. This gives Rot quite a bit of time, because that was not early in the Ganon fight either. That was pretty late in.
Exis, I think, is leaving to get more potions, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, if they don't have any potions, they don't have enough magic to finish Ganon with what they have right now.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good, especially, like, as a player, if you've seen one of your opponents has finished already, and then that happens. Especially when you know you're both on Ganon.
Yeah, and you're also not expecting a massive gap between your two opponents, so you're thinking, the second opponent could finish any second now, and you've got to go as fast as you can. Right, Iconic into phase 4, spinning away.
Texas about to drop back in here.
Oh, that was close. Alright, Rotsiv fighting Vitreous now.
Whoa!
Okay, Iconic has to be getting close now.
You would think, right?
And that's Vitreous down, crystal number 6 for Rotsiv. He's going to be
always longer
TR.
than you think.
Oops. And that's Ganon done for Iconic. Don't fall.
G's in chat for Iconic, who is going to be the second player finish.
With an official time of 1 hour, 49 minutes and 20 seconds, he is 4 minutes and 27 seconds behind Pitt.
Like we're getting a little bonus content from Pitt here.
Oh yeah, we never did see these checks in the front of TR. Thank you, Pitt, for doing this great service for us. Was the Tempered Sword readily available? And don't look now, Rotziv is into the Trinex fight.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be pretty darn close. I'll have to do some math here once Exos finishes.
Yep, it'll be a 4 minute 27 second timer that starts the moment Exos officially finishes. Oh, down to 2 hearts.
He's got a potion, right? He bought potions.
You should use it.
Just use it. Just use it. You're on blue mail. Pretty sure that's... Well, no, I think these bets only do 1 heart on blue mail.
That's Trinex down for Rotziv. It's going to be crystal number 7, and he's going to be heading to the Ganon fight presently.
Ugh.
Okay, well now he has to use the potion. There we go.
That's true, as chat points out. Brat has no money for potions.
And that's Ganon down for Exos. He's going to be crossing this bridge any second now.
Oh boy. So GG's for ExOn. Average time. So it looks like Exos finishing with a 152.05, which puts their average time at 150.42 and a half.
Yep, and that 4 minute 27 second timer has started for Rotziv. He needs to finish before 156.32.
As long as he gets this Ganon fight done the first try, I mean, I think that's definitely doable, Master Sword Silverless.
Alright, so just double checking my math. It is 1 hour, 56 minutes, 32 seconds is the cutoff time. The timer is ticking. Well, regardless of how this ends, this has been one of the most interesting, annoying, and exciting races I have seen so far in these playoffs. Right, phase 2 continuing to go well for Rotziv. I can't imagine how nervous your teammate and opponents must be right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a rough idea of how much time you have, and you can be like, okay, well, you know, you play it safe, just don't die, because I wish I knew off the top of my head how long a typical Master Sword Silverless Ganon takes. I imagine it's probably about 3.5 minutes.
All right, we're well into phase 3 now. All right, phase 4, 24 spins.
What did you say the target time was? 156.32?
156.32, yes.
Okay, so we
So
have about
we
2
have
minutes for phase 4.
2 minutes and a couple seconds. And I already lost count of the spins because I was paying attention to the
Yeah, who
clock.
knows? I can't even keep track of the spins when I'm playing. I just keep doing it until he dies.
Yeah, all that matters is Ganon's keeping track of the spins and then dies when he is supposed to. Well, things are going well. He's continuing to make progress. Pitlevin continuing to give us some extraneous checks. He found that first shield in cutscene chest in Mire.
Go to pod. Get those silvers.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Rotsip is down to 1 minute and
About
1
halfway
minute
there,
exactly.
maybe? We're also playing it very safe using lamp here instead of fire rod. I think you can use fire rod. I think you have enough magic with half magic to be able to just do that. But whatever you're more comfortable with. Oh,
That's Ganon down. I think he's gonna be ahead of this.
As long as he can cross the
Yep,
bridge
he's
here.
got 25 seconds to cross that bridge. He's going to do it, and he is going to finish with an official time of 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 12 seconds, giving the Boing Boing Boingers the win in average time by 10 seconds.
Ooh.
What a race.
And that is second win for Boing Boing Boingers. So they will move on to the first round of second round, whatever you want. I guess it's technically labeled as round 2. Round 2 of Open League playoffs.
Well, hopefully we'll be getting our runners in here momentarily for an interview. So, how's your heart rate?
I mean, I probably less than the runners, I will say.
All right, we are joined by Pit. So far, should be getting the rest of them soon, hopefully.
I don't know if Rot will enter here, but yep, GG's. It was a close race overall.
It certainly was. Congratulations on your narrow win.
10-second difference between the average times.
Yeah, it was. I was hoping that Rot would finish quicker because I was dying from anxiety there, but safely he finished everything. I was saying to him, go safe on Ganon, don't rush anything, because we have a good margin there. Because when ExOn finished, Rod was falling on Ganon, I believe. So yeah, I knew that even with Master Fight, it was inside the time frame for the finish.
So I guess the one big difference between you guys was, so the other team had the mitts.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay.
Yeah, the glove on Sick Kid, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that I didn't. I thought that I got the mix or the check for Sick Kid, and I was saving the information for Hot, but I never did. So it was just there on our map marks, but none of us did.
Yeah, and ended up not mattering. So
we ended up spending a lot of time because Rot ended up going to the Ice Rod Cave, dark shopping mall area first before going to the Pyramid Ledge, and there was a glove there. And Ice Palace had the boots, which was in dark shopping mall area. So it was a little time loss that we had because GT big key was on the torch from deserts and Samara was required. So all of that chain, I believe, put us a lot behind. But safely meets didn't matter on the end, so ended up doing as well as we did. But yeah, I'm really happy because Rot was his first entrance race overall. He never played entrance before
We had
this Saturday.
your third teammate in chat mentioning that. So this is that's a pretty crazy win considering with very little entrance experience.
Yeah, we had an intensive training from Sunday through yesterday. We played around 3 seats to get him up to check, and he ended up playing very well today. We weren't expecting to win this race. We're expecting to go for race 3 and playing things there because we had a problem on the first race. It wasn't our strategy to go with second race with veterans with Rod because he didn't have experience, but he ended up failing to show up on the first race, and we had to make adjustments for the first race.
Well, it all worked out in the end, it looks like. You guys get your second win, moving on to round 2. I don't think anything's set for who you're playing yet, so you guys get to take a little break until the rest of the first round gets hashed out. But congratulations on winning this one.
Thank you. Thank you guys for all the organization. You guys for coming to the race and the trackers, I believe. I don't know who they were, but you do, I believe.
Yeah, shout outs to both our runners and both our trackers for keeping track of things that we could not, because watching 4 screens is very difficult.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to thank you guys, and I had to leave to university now, but I got a little brief. I'm super happy, and yeah, that's it.
All right, well, thank you for hopping in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win, and thank you for putting on a truly excellent show for us. That was really exciting and fun to watch.
Thank you.
And I do have a random fun fact. You did also win the average collection rate race. You had 2.5 checks less than ExOn did on average.
Okay. But yeah. I gotta go now. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for us here tonight. Well, not tonight. Sorry. Scratch that. It's going to do it for us this afternoon. We do have one more match left on the schedule today. Invitational League between JKLOL and Don't Forget to Track Us. They are playing Pilot Spoiler at 11 o'clock Eastern on SpeedGaming Main. I believe that's the only other match today. So keep an eye out for that. Taking a little break for American Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then we will be back on Friday with some more league matches as we continue to work our way through the playoffs. But other than that, I think we're all set here. Blue Link, you want to finish it out?
Yeah. Well, thank you to my co-com Gilgamesh. This was a lot of fun. Thank you once again to our wonderful trackers, Kif and Belity, for keeping us straight with our facts and all that. They are truly our MVPs, and we cannot say that enough. And thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you some other time.